Marco Polo Bridge incident, concentrated industry. So that's all of those. Now, do we want to get synthetic factories? I think we probably do. Yes, I think we do. Can I release stuff like Serbia? Well, I can't. Yugoslavia might be able to. Yes, the answer is yes. Croatia and Serbia are both releasable, and I think Bosnia might be. No, Bosnia is not. Montenegro is. Serbia is. Macedonia isn't. And I know that Croatia is releasable because they completely screwed me up in the Czech game. Yeah, Yugoslav wars incoming. They completely screwed us previously. Alright, we really need to sort the king out because he is proving to be a problem. Still 37. Getting that already, getting that. We could get Recon Company for more attack. We could also do more on the doctrine, that's probably a good idea. Let's do that. And we are now producing 1 heavy tank a month, which is awesome. I'm actually going to put you above the support equipment, although we're only just getting a surplus in support equipment now. Modify government, we can get another minister. Another military high command. Infantry expert sounds like a good option. Yeah, let's do that. Itchy nose. Oh, here we are. Annoying. Right, onwards. Attack Yugoslavia and release all the nations as puppets. Balkan Swarm! Just directly take over the Balkans. Direct control from Bucharest. I could train some more... Oh no, I've still got an equipment shortage. I really need to get my industry going. I'm spending too long on this political nonsense. Field hospital, good. Still 37. Let's get radio for the reinforcements. Although I do need to do the infantry support gear still, don't I? Yes, I do. I'll have to do that in 38. Although 38, then... Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm a little bit reluctant to do the puppets. I mean, the puppets are good if you can use their manpower yourself. I just didn't have time to do that because you get the alliance going so late. The mistake I think I made with Czechoslovakia, and I've been thinking about this, is going for Bulgaria and the other country that I had to declare war on. I shouldn't have done that. I should have instead been getting the industry focuses with those 140 days. No, 80 days. No. Yeah, it is 140, 70 days each. Okay, handle the king. Carol II retires, politics will change, PNL becomes a ruling party, elections will once again be held, and we get democracy support. Legislation must be put in place to curtail the king's exuberant lifestyle. The national treasury may no longer be appropriated for his personal expenses. Damn right. Put all the divisions on the Soviet border. I'm more worried about the Germans. I refused to join the anti-communist thing, which pissed off the Germans. And they're about to get Anschluss, so... In fact, the Czechs are fortifying Sudetenland, and with me supporting them, they may actually say no to German demands for Sudetenland. So, let's put ourselves over here. Chinese United Front forms. At the moment they are, but the Soviets are less likely to do stuff, for a while at least. So, let's get into position here. We should also... formulate a plan, which will look like this. Then once we have Anschluss, I think we're going to go and try and take Austria out quickly, because we can hold this. It's fairly mountainous, and it'll be a real pain for Germany to retake from us. We just need to strike fairly quickly. I need to get my factory sorted, though. Also, we have points that I could use to edit you. It would cost 25 points to add a new unit. We could add the field hospitals, though, for which we will need more support gear. And we'll need motorized. I am not producing motorized. I realized it early this time. Yes! Need more of those. Need more of those. High priority. Something like that. I might need to start buying in steel. I think I do. It's getting to the point where it is becoming rather critical. Let's buy it from Czechoslovakia. That seems reasonable. It is historical AI, and I will try and put some troops over to defend the Soviets against the Soviets, but they're doing Anschluss right now, and then Sudetenland is next, which means we could be at war with the Germans very, very soon. And I need to be aware of this. And then once the Handle the King is done, we should be in a much stronger position. You guys are getting in your positions. We are still low in equipment, which I don't like. We still haven't had a chance to recruit any more troops, but thankfully Romania starts with a lot of troops. Citing the ever-worsening political situation in Europe, the complete failure of the League of Nations to stop this, Miklos Horthy has publicly announced that his government will seek to secure the support of neighbouring nations to allow for a revision of the Treaty of Trianon. Without mentioning any territorial claims, Miklos Horthy discussed only the restrictions on the Hungarian military. A delegation from Hungary has arrived in our capital to secure a formal agreement to Hungarian rearmament. No. Because I'm pretty sure you'll join the fascists. Yeah, you are definitely going down the fascist path, so no. Focus complete. Handle the King. Excellent. So do we want to risk getting the Western guarantee? In fact, are they guaranteeing the Czechs already? No. Then yes, I think I will. I'll get the Western guarantee and then I'll do the transport network. Oh, IAR is only available when you have that. Is that the one I wanted to go for? No, IAR. It's not ICAR. ICAR is the one I wanted. ICAR is a lot better. We'll try. If we are to stand against both communism and fascism, we will require Western aid. We'll use all of our political leverage at our disposal to obtain such a... No, you know what? We're going to get the transport network. And we're going to spend some of our really cheap political power to improve relations with Britain and with France. And then we'll see if we can get them on side. There's the Anschluss of Austria. So we need to shift our forces a little bit further over. And we will launch our attack via Vienna, like so. We no longer get the effects from the embezzlement scandal. Good. Doesn't look like the Czechs are doing a very good job of guarding their borders. Alright, we'll see how they do. Okay, so we can get another national... Wait, I chose that, didn't I? No, I didn't. I chose this one. Our transport capabilities alongside the Danube can be drastically improved upon, both by utilising the river itself more effectively and the way it is connected to our road and rail networks. Do it. End of Spanish Civil War. That is now high enough that we would be able to partially mobilise and then start building factories. Just in time, because I think we've done most of our infrastructure production stuff. Although we do still want synthetic refineries which we are still researching. Okay, we'll start getting some factories. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, here come the Germans. They're still doing air invasions, but they're definitely getting into position to start rattling some sabres in our direction. Now, with my tank divisions and my cavalry divisions, do I want to put you in a separate unit? I think I do. Commanded by... Sure, that guy. You're going to be red. And you are going to be responsible with pushing through from here to Vienna. And then down here. Just because you're quick. Okay, good. Deficits are almost overcome. We're still producing a lot of stuff. Resource shortage isn't critical, although we could do with buying some more chromium. And that's probably what's slowing down the heavy tank production. It's taking a long time to build those tanks, and that's not a good thing. I think I'm going to buy some chromium. Turkey, you're usually more or less neutral. You'll do. We'll buy from Yugoslavia. Better. Okay, good. So, what did we just finish researching? Radio. It is 38. Still can't get those. We badly need these. Let's work on that. Okay, good. I'm annoyed about Poland not joining us. Any change in your desire? No. Danubian transport network. Good. Okay. Now we can do the Western guarantee, I think. Let's just double check that Germany isn't already doing Sudetenland. They're not. Western guarantee. Hopefully it finishes before Sudetenland. It will. And we've had some time to butter them up, which is the main thing. And they actually quite like us. And we can go to partial mobilization. Excellent. That's a big bonus. $54 more days for that. You are on your last bit, and then we can go military factory. We'll do this. Alright, good. And Germany still hasn't put many troops around us. I really hope that the Czechs don't give them Sudetenland, because that would make our job a lot harder. It's doable. We would just have to push the Germans out first. We don't really have the manpower to fight them in the mountains. But it does look like the Czechs have been... Yeah, they've fully fortified the Sudetenland. So I really hope they choose to hold it. I really hope they do. Oh, sorry, Sir Sexa and the Great Cossack, thank you very much for your follows. Great Cossack's going to appear in a minute, I know. Preempting it a little bit, thanks to my email notifications, but it's coming. Okay, we're building a heavy tank a week now. That's a lot better. Oil experiment, that's what I was waiting for. Oil, 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 oil. Or more to the point, rubber, rubber, rubber. Rubber. We got our guarantee. India national focus triumphs in provincial elections. Speaking before a meeting of the Romanian British Friendship Association, Neville Chamberlain announced the current borders of Romania are unchangeable and permanent, promising that his government would do everything in his power to defend them should war come. France refuses the guarantee. That's fine, as long as one of them has it. Our recent diplomatic offensive has been met with cold rejection by France. Speaking before Parliament, Edouard Daladier stated the question of a formal guarantee to Romania will be decided if and when it becomes relevant. It will be too late by then. We've got the delay tactic too. Okay. Let's get the Malaxa so we can get those additional bits. Yeah, we want the 4 civilian factories, and I especially want the additional 12 steel, because that steel I then don't need to import. Yeah, and don't forget that the circumstances have changed. They have an alliance with Romania, which they don't usually have. We must expand our domestic automobile industries that may be easily converted and appropriated for military purposes, when required. To this end, one of our business tycoons has some rather interesting ideas that we could make use of. Cool. And then research slots. Let's pause that. We want elastic defense. And improved infantry equipment. Yeah. And we are now being justified again, so I'm going to assume this is Sudetenland. It is. Germany, of course. It's not so much against me. This is a weird pop-up. It's, yeah. Oh, they've actually fixed it. Against us or our allies. It used to be just against us. Oh, no, it still says German Reich is justifying against us. That's not true. They're justifying against the allies. My allies. I don't agree. I don't think I'm guessing they won't give it up, because I've seen Poland acting a lot more aggro in this, saying no to the various ultimatums. And Poland actually declared war on Germany when they started saber rattling a little too hard in the past. That was in the Czechoslovakia game. So the Czechs are my bros. We got this. Maybe. I mean, if France and Britain join, then it'll be a 2-front war. If Poland then gets attacked or joins in the war as well, then it's a 3-front war. Which is far more likely to go our way. And even if the Czechs lose, then they're going to have to come across here. And I'm pretty sure I can hold that. I just need to make sure I back off my troops before they do capitulate. Actually, speaking of which, did you go Czech or did you go Slovak? You went Czech. That's unfortunate. Supported weapons 2. More defensive ability. I mean, we're pretty well entrenched. We don't have grand battle plans, so we're not as entrenched as we possibly could be. But I think we'll be okay. 4th International. Here we go. It's like 2 days left. 1. France and Britain have announced the alliance, so if Britain confirms their guarantee for me, then France will be called in too. Excellent. And Malaxa was completed. Let's get the Hundoria Steelworks. Oh, I can in fact get the IAR as well. For the free military factories, I can get both. Well, let's get the steelworks so I'm not having to import steel anymore. To feed the needs of our arms production, the great steelworks in Transylvania must be modernized and drastically expanded. Munich Agreement. Oh, damn it! Czechoslovakia! You suck. Oh well, it's a smaller border for us to fortify now. And now you're doing the Vienna Award. You did say it. I still maintain that there is a chance that they would say no. I think I want to get limited conscription at this point. Although we already have a fair amount of manpower, but this way we can churn out a lot more troops if we need to. Well, I'm feeling less confident about the Vienna Award now. And then after that, it's the fate of Czechoslovakia. Great. Right, so we do have troops now. So let's raise another 5 divisions, shall we? Captain, we're surrounded. Good, we can fire in all directions. No, just because it's on historical AI doesn't necessarily mean that they'll accept all the agreements. I was playing on historical AI as Czechoslovakia when Poland declared war on Germany. It doesn't always mean that they'll follow it. It just means that the focus tree will be historical, not necessarily the outcomes that other nations have in response to it, especially if circumstances change, for example, Czechoslovakia being in an alliance. I've also seen it where I guarantee, and I maintain the guarantee of Czechoslovakia, that Czechoslovakia then doesn't give up Sudetenland. We just go to war. It does happen. Not very often, but it does happen. The game is a little bit more reactionary than you might imagine. Still 38. We can get medium tanks in 39, which is good. I'm not going to need anti-tank because we're using tank destroyers. Interwar artillery. Am I using artillery? I'm using some artillery, not a huge amount. Oh, we don't have... Oh, bollocks. I thought I had that research already. That was a mistake. Steelworks. Good. Let's get the... I don't need the oil so much. Let's get the Royal Foundation for the additional research slot. Oh, and I'm still having to buy in steel. Oh, I guess I've probably got, like, export. We are in export focus, that would be why. So I only actually got 8 steel. No, Czechoslovakia is just in our faction. They're not a puppet or anything. No, Death of Dishonor isn't out yet. It's out in 4 days, I believe. I just have a preview copy because I'm a YouTuber. And Paradox likes me, apparently. Thanks, Paradox. And if you want to see, by the way, the YouTube channel, you can find that at youtube.com/MordredViking, which is here. And the Czechoslovakia game that I keep on referring to is up on the channel right now. At least the first episode is. I have loads of other grand strategy games, so I do a lot of Kaiserreich, which is an amazing mod for Hearts of Iron 4, by the way. So I would strongly recommend that you check it out, because it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I have 2 games up there at the moment. One with the second American Civil War, and the other one, which is the Ottomans in Kaiserreich. Hey, Great Cossack, thank you. There may be some people here that are not subbed to me, though, and they should be. Alright, support weapons 2. We are all caught up. 1939 technologies it is. Here come the Germans again. Reassert eastern claims, that's against Memel. This is where, during the Czechoslovakia game, that Poland declared war. Lithuania said no, so Poland declared war. Don't ask me why. Those people don't deserve lives. Harsh, but fair. Wait, what? Oh, you stopped selling me stuff. Oh, you're only sending me 8 instead of the... Oh, so the 8 that I had was just cancelled out by the 8 which Czechoslovakia wasn't actually selling me. Probably because they lost Sudetenland, so the total number of steel that they were producing was reduced. Got it. Royal Foundation's complete. Excellent. So now we could do the King Michael's coup. Don't think there's any real point to it, though. We could go towards army manoeuvres, or we can complete these. That's another research slot. And nuclear weapons. I think we are going to go with the military stuff now. Yeah. Our army must be brought back into shape for potential future armed conflicts. We'll send them on maneuvers to develop new tactics and strategies. German Reich claims Memel. And they took it. We're late enough in the game, we don't need the infrastructure anymore. Not there anyway. How is my rubber production? We're actually positive right now. And I'm not producing aeroplanes. You know what? Let's cancel you. Because I don't really need rubber production until I start adding a lot more motorized or mechanized to my forces. I'd much rather just have the guns and things. Okay, you guys can deploy. Let's put you there. Whoops. And have you training up. Although I would also like you to be at least near the front line.